boy, I'm spent. Just spent 3 hours in my backyard bringing all my snowblowers to this side of the yard because I was busy getting all my lawn tractors out of this yard, fired up and brought to the garage. Got 3 power washers just sitting here. These were in the shed. Got my push mowers and self-propelled ones over here. Got this AgriFab leaf sweeper with bagger. Used my trailer today. You guys saw that. GT6000. Soon, guys. Soon. I ordered the engine mounting plate for that. Got to get my LTV 10 fired up pretty soon, too. That TITESEAL didn't last a season. So, you guys remember my liquid ice energy drink tent, right? Well, it collapsed from last year's nor'easters. Well, the frame just bent out of shape and all that. And then about a month ago, I was just driving on the street and I saw almost the exact same frame, just the frame. I thought it would fit the liquid ice thing, but it doesn't. It's too small. But either way, I threw a huge tarp over it and tied around it, and it's pretty cool. Works. So now my John Deere LA105 and my Black Beauty with the white walls. I was driving around the yard today, just hovering over the yard and suck up some leafage. Then I took my bins of parts, put them over there. I put my big monster back in here again. I winterized it and drained the gas and shut off the fuel and let it run until it had no more gas in there. So that should be good for another winter, unless we get another nor'easter next month, which I doubt. My Craftsman 928 is sitting in here. I didn't do anything to it because I'm thinking we might get another snowstorm. If we don't and it's nice and warm, I'll drain the gas out of there and winterize that too. This snowblower, okay, so here's an update on this one. Okay, so my buddy Jason, who lives a couple blocks away from me, he actually did a dual shaft swap to a single shaft on a Predator single shaft before on his videos, and I was checking it out, and basically what he did was he had the same pickle that I did, What he did was he actually reversed the transmission, did some welding and stuff, and did a great job. But I don't know if I want to go through all that, man. That's a lot of damn work, you know what I mean? Anyway, some of my followers were telling me that the old engine, the double shaft one, that maybe the valves just need lapping or a valve job on it, because they said that that was typical for these Tecumseh 5 horsepower ones. I personally have had at least 50 of them, and I've never had a valve problem for that. But hey, there's always a first time, right? But anyway, I did order a smaller belt, which I think would be able to drive it better, because there's just a lot of slack on there and there's a lot of slippage going on. And yes, nobody wants 5 reverse gears or 6 reverse gears, no, 5 reverse gears and 2 forward gears, right? Nobody wants that. But, honestly, when it's around here, it's normal speed forward, right? I'll just put like a 1 sticker there and a 2 sticker there. And then I'll put an R sticker there. I mean, maybe, I don't know. You know what I might do, guys? I might tear apart the double shaft engine, right? I'll take the head off, right? Check out the valves and stuff. Check out the cylinder wall and see if there's any scoring or the pistons and the rings. If those look good and it's just a valve job, shoot, I'll put this engine back on here again. You watch, I'll do it. Don't think I won't. I'll do it. Don't think I won't. I will. I'll do it. So here's my red LT1000. if we go to the to-do list on the LT1000, all we needed to do was the front deck hangers. Problem I had with this last year, which prevented me from selling it a few times, was because honestly, I like it so much because you guys remember this engine is the one that I built, that I rebuilt. It was my first engine rebuilt. I swapped, I changed both connecting rods. The engine was donated from Pete Lombardi. That's right. Anyway, when I got this, I think this is the Haworth, New Jersey one, right? The one where somebody paid me $50 to go to New Jersey to pick it up from him. Anyway, it didn't have these the front mower deck hangers, right? So I basically fabricated 2 rods, bent them, and just stuck them on there without even knowing any length or whatever. So while it worked, right, the blades were always moving whether I engaged the PTO or not. They were always moving, all right? And so what I think was wrong was because my hangers were too long. Because they were too long, the deck moves backwards from weight and gravity, right? And it puts tension on the mower belt to the crankshaft, or the, yeah, you guys know what I mean, right? It was putting tension on it, so it was tight. Because it was tight, whenever that thing spun, the blades would move. So today, I mean, it's been a while since I did that. So in the interim, I had a lot of spare parts that I've accumulated over the spring, you know, or summer. And so I've had a couple of tractors that I just parted out, whatever. And so I actually got the exact right size. This is actually an adjustable one, see? You could turn the screws there and make it tighter or looser. I have one on the other side too. So it's 10.5 inches between there and there. And that's exactly what's on all the LT1000s. So I just did that today. Sure enough, this thing works great. The blades no longer spin unless I put the PTO on. So this one's good to go, man, and it runs great. I didn't have to jump it or nothing. I was in the backyard today. I just turned the key, boom, started right up. Drove it out here to the front, fixed the hangers, and this thing is good to go. As you remember, this is my Scots by John Deere. I got this for free. Remember, this was the one that had spray paint all over the seat and all that stuff because the guy didn't want anybody else to benefit from it. Tires were all slashed. Well, I got four tires on there, 4 wheels on there. Cleaned everything up. I painted it slightly. Oh, remember, there was no engine, right? So I have the Kawasaki 9 horsepower engine, which is I don't know, probably equivalent to 10 to 12 horsepower on a Briggs, because the Kawi engines are really better rated in the horsepower. They actually underrate their horsepower, is what people tell me. Anyways, the engine runs great. I fabricated a gravity-fed gas tank because I'm telling you, those fuel filters just did not work. I mean, this engine just was not, the pulse was not strong enough to suck gas from the back gas tank all the way to the front properly, and it just wasn't enough gas. With the electric fuel pump that I put on there, it was just too much gas and it was flooding the engine all the time. So now with the gravity-fed one, it's absolutely perfect. Runs great, starts great, and all that. And another issue was, oh yeah, so remember I had to cut this because this was too long. It was sticking out. And I thought that there was enough clearance between here and the hood, but there wasn't, because as you can see, with the heat, it's made a hole. I've been meaning to drill a hole here so that the air would come out, but the metal bracket's there, so you can't drill it out. So I've been meaning to find an elbow, a 90-degree elbow to stick in there so that the pipe would go down like that. So what I did was I fabricated that thing from the opposed twin Briggs, you know, that muffler, and I put it onto this Kohler engine pipe. So it fits perfectly in here, but it's a little, I mean, it fits, you know, pretty snugly actually, but it's still going to be loose, you know. So I want it pointed down just like that. See, if I let go, it'll actually go down. So I need this to stay there. How am I going to make it stay there? I'm going to do a couple of tack welds on there. Boom! Okay, got it all set up. I'm not going to wear any goggles or anything like that. I just close my eyes. I don't think that works. It's not holding. Should be holding. It's not. Now you can probably see better, huh?
Now that's much better.
All right. Solid, bro. Here we go. Now the pipe just sticks out that way. So this baby is ready to sell. This baby's ready to sell. DYT 4000 is ready to sell. Oh, by the way, Scott Keller, I checked the PTO air gap. It was between 12 and 15 thousandths. I had to tighten the 3 bolts at least half a turn each. Thanks for reminding me. Believe it or not, this is ready to sell. I might have to part with it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh, also to Robert Nighthawk, who gave me the link to supposedly the exact color spray paint. Man, I paid $13 for this spray paint and it came. Look what color it came out. It's a little light. I mean, it's close, but you know, it doesn't really match, you know. So I was gonna paint that. You know, this fender. But I really can't paint it like that color, because if I just spray that area there, you're gonna see a big patch of light green, you know, or light teal. So I'm gonna have to go to Home Depot and just get some for them to color match the enamel, and I'll brush it on, you know, just these spots for a touch-up. But the rear, it doesn't match because it's a lot lighter, right? But it is one whole panel, so I guess it'll kind of blend, sort of. Maybe if we rub some dirt on it, it'll be better. But that's okay. $13 for paint that doesn't match. Can you believe that? Can you believe that stuff? All right, so these 4 are good to sell. Well, even though, you know, the inclination is I don't want to sell them, I want to keep them, I can't keep them all, right? And what am I going to keep them for, you know? Because, you know, I've invested my sweat, tears, and, you know, effort and labor on all these stuff, on all these tractors. I feel like I have an attachment to them, you know, sentimental attachment. I know you guys know what I mean, you know, but you know, just get her done, sell them, and move on to the next project, right? My backyard's starting to look like Pete Lombardi's yard, which is not a good thing. Sorry, Pete, but seriously, if you look at your yard, man, it's not good. Just got the drive belt for the snowblower. I'm so tired right now and sore that I'm just going to have to do this tomorrow. You guys told me to buy an inline Earler for my Brute air compressor. That way I don't have to keep dipping each individual air tool with 4 or 5 drops of air tool oil every time I use it. Screw this on in line, and I believe you just unscrew this Phillips screw, dump Earl in it, right? And it takes care of it by itself, which is kind of cool. This was $4.99 on eBay. So I put it on. Got some Teflon tape in between there too. Took the screw out, and guess we just pour some in. Earl. Earl. Jesus, am I getting any in the hole? I've got to use 2 hands, gentlemen. It's ridiculous. How difficult is it to get it in there? So I had to use one of these fuel lines for a weed whacker to fill this stupid thing. Okay, so I got it in there. Guess I'm good to go. Not that I even used this damn air compressor that much. But you guys told me to get it, and I gotta get it. Maybe I should have read the instructions. Did I do that right? Anyway, that's it for today. Just another day at Mowers and Blowers. See you guys next time. Hey guys, support my channel. Buy a sticker. Got the bumper sticker too. Thanks.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. Follow my Instagram at Mowers Blowers. Check out my website at mowersblowers.com.